Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about a steering wheel that is hard to turn. I'll be going over how to fix it in a very simplistic tutorial. Once again, if your steering wheel is hard to turn, I'll be showing you how to fix it in a very simplistic tutorial. One last time, the topic of this video, just so you know what you are getting into when you watch this video, okay? I'll be going over 3 fixes for this, okay? Essentially, if your steering wheel is hard to turn, I'll be showing you and telling you how to fix it in a very simplistic tutorial. So how to fix it if your steering wheel is hard to turn, a very simplistic tutorial. One last time, I know I've said this 5 times, but honestly, this is my 23rd video I'm filming in a row, so my mind is all over the place. I'm gonna say the topic one last time. I'll be giving you 3 fixes, okay, for if your steering wheel is hard to turn, which is why the topic and the title of this video is the following, okay? I'll be showing you and telling you specifically how to fix this situation. If your steering wheel is hard to turn, I'll be showing you how to fix it in a very simplistic tutorial. Let's get into this tutorial. So I promise the rest of the video will be much shorter, much sweeter. My mind, after doing 23 videos straight, I got 1 more left after this out of 24 that I wanted to do today. My mind is a little bit everywhere. Anyways, 3 fixes, 3 causes and 3 fixes. Number 1, okay? Number 1, and this is probably the most common reason why, so be prepared for this one. Number 1 is lack of power steering fluid. So if you have a lack of power steering fluid, your steering wheel is going to be hard to turn. I'll tell you why. Your power steering fluid and your power steering mechanics aspect of the engine is what allows your steering wheel to be able to be turned easily, okay? My first car was a 1990 Civic. My first car was actually a 1989 Jetta, but I didn't even insure it. I just left it in the driveway. I modded it a little bit. But my first car that I drove and insured was a 1990 Civic CX. So it was a Civic CX. It had a shifter that went right to the ground. There was no like center console, and it had no power steering. So I can tell you firsthand what it feels like. It feels really hard to steer, okay? Definitely if you have low power steering fluid, the solution is to add more. Very simple, very easy fix. If you don't feel comfortable doing it yourself, bring it to shop. It's very, very cheap, okay? Very, very inexpensive and easy to fix. Number 2, the cause and the fix. Number 2 is bad tire pressure. So if your tires are underinflated, it will be much harder to steer. Now, it won't be like when your power steering fluid is low, it's going to be really hard to steer. When your tires are underinflated, it's going to be kind of hard to steer, okay? So if you have bad tire pressure and your tires are underinflated or deflated, or even one tire, if a front tire specifically is deflated or underinflated, it's going to be hard to steer. The solution is easy. Inflate it properly, okay? No problem. Number 3, the last one for this video, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Number 3 is the least common, the lesser of the common scenarios, but still happens. Number 3 is a damaged serpentine belt. So have you ever heard of when cars, you know, they're turning and you hear the engine going, you know, when someone's turning, you hear the engine going, it's a damaged serpentine belt. So if you're hearing some sounds, if it's hard to steer and you're hearing some sounds coming from the engine bay, like a squeaking sound, that's most likely what's going to be the cause. Now, I'm not telling you to just go replace the serpentine belt, but go get it looked at, and at least you have a starting point of where to look. And yeah, you're gonna have to, if it is a damaged serpentine belt, you're gonna have to get it replaced. Most of the time, that's just gonna be the solution for if you have a damaged serpentine belt, and that's truly it. If your steering wheel is hard to turn, that's how to fix it in a very simplistic tutorial. Once again, sorry about the long intro, but you know, I gotta get it done. No redos. 23 out of 23 so far. 1 more, and I've done my filming for the day, and I'll be a happy camper. I'm happy now, anyways, as you can tell. But yeah, that is. And then I'm gonna go get a nice big coffee, a nice large coffee from Tim Hortons. Can't wait. Anyways, that's aside from the fact. If you like this video tutorial / explanation, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.